gosh. People, no idea. This has been a day. I was really doing great, getting a lot of things accomplished. Why is this stuck like this? And then ants showed up at my, okay, hold on here. Let me see what we got. The ants showed up on the counter while I was trying to clean up dog pee. I was too long at the post office, and yada, yada, yada. So now that my desk is out of control, but the room isn't, thanks to me. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go on my channel. I love watching, what's her name? Lindsay the Frugal Crafters Sat Chats. So fun. All right, this is down. Okay, thank you, Lord Jesus. Nobody's watching. Because if you were, I feel guilty about how lame I am. All right, like now I can see where we're at for the count and the calendar. Oh my Lord, people, I'm just out of control. I need to take a breath. I think this will be a good space. Take a breath, and I got a beautiful gift and something else I want to show, and maybe do Christmas in July today, maybe not. Hey, good morning, Candy. Hello, Angie. I got you. Hope you got my text. Angie's calling me while I'm at the post office, probably wondering where the heck I was. And I was at the post office. I was sending some Happy Mail, and it took way longer than I thought it would. And so, of course, since I didn't look at my address book, it was my daughter's when she was little. I put all your addresses in there. Speaking of which, I have a Mies, but I don't know. I don't. I have to put a Mies in there. I don't know why it's not in there. All right, one of the things I got for myself, really for my classroom, but me too, are these Mr. Sketch markers. We're going to have those for next year. We're going to read from this. And I also, real quick, did order, I didn't know this is what it was, but I ordered this case because I loved it for my die cuts. I have one already, but it's going to be full. So I got this, but it was really cool. It came with this wrapping paper, which sort of inspired me to think maybe to do just a page of July. Hello, how are you? And then it came with all these little winter Christmassy die cuts. So I don't know, maybe I'll do Christmas in July at some point, but I'm gonna be using that. There it goes, heavy duty. All right, let's start with counting my blessings, because I was not counting my blessings. I was counting how annoying my man was being to me, that I keep telling him crap that needs to get done, and he just sits on the couch with Papa Louie. Retired men are hard to deal with, just saying. All right, we got glasses. How's everybody doing? Tomorrow, my plan is to go to church, because church is at 9 in the morning instead of 9:30 for us on in the summertime, because there's no AC. And so I'm going to go, and then I'm going to come home, and I think Lori, and look, my nail's broken. I was going to put a Band-Aid on it, but I forgot. I have to go get that fixed tomorrow. Maybe later today, who knows. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Lots of getting ahead of myself. Today is the 11th of July, which honestly, if I'm honest, and I am honest kind of person, it was the day that I got married to my son's biological father. Isn't that funny? It's also the day his brother committed suicide, but many years before that. So we kind of tried to make it a happy day. Anyway, that's what that was. Good morning. I'm gonna miss this. Don't miss this mug. Hey, Marty. So the guy at the post office was really cool, though. I'm gonna put this in my journal. Hold on, I hope I put it in my pocket. Maybe it's in my purse. Oh, it's in my purse. Darn it. He gave me a Post-it. I asked him what his name is, because he's from Korea, And I said, how do you say your name? Because I couldn't understand how to say it. So he took a Post-it and he wrote it out in Korean. And he said it means something about the burning bush. I was like, yeah, Candy knows. Tell me about retired men. Candy, really? You know what I mean? I'm like, go back to work. You were more productive. All right, so today's godly sorrow is 2 Corinthians 7, 5 through 10. I am happy not because you were made sorry, but because your sorrow led you to repentance. This is Paul speaking to the Corinthians. For you became sorrowful as God intended. 2 Corinthians 7, 9. And you know what? Every time I'm seeing somebody that, like, for instance, I was watching this young lady, beautiful young girl on the, yeah, see, he's good. He's a good retired man. That's good. Mine is like, he's okay, but he's doing a lot more resting than I think. I said, it's been 4 years. Come on. We got to get to getting. But he is really good at taking care of my mom, so I just have that. It says, thieves stole nearly 5,000. Oh, this is, by the way, coming from Count Your Blessings. It's an Our Daily Bread devotional collection. All my favorite people are here. I love you guys. Thieves stole nearly $5,000 in sound and office equipment from a church in West Virginia, only to break in the following night to return the items they had taken. Apparently, the guilt of stealing from a church weighed so heavily on their consciences that they felt the need to correct their criminal behavior of breaking the commandment, you shall not steal. Exodus 20:15. Their actions make me think about the differences between worldly sorrow and godly sorrow. Paul praised the Corinthians for understanding this difference. His first letter to them was biting as he addressed issues of sin. His words caused sorrow among them. And because of this, Paul rejoiced. Why? Their sorrow did not stop at just feeling sad about getting caught or suffering the unpleasant consequences of their sins. Their sorrow was godly sorrow, a genuine remorse for their sins. This led them to repentance, a change in their thinking that led to a renouncing of their sin and turning to God. Their repentance ultimately led to deliverance from their sinful habits. Repentance is not something we can do unless we have the prompting of the Holy Spirit. It's a gift from God. Pray for repentance today. 2 Timothy 2:24-26. Oh, Lord Jesus, I can tell you what, I really can relate to this. You know what, Marty? Honestly, though, like it just depends. And I don't mean to complain. I just was in a complaining moment there, and I apologize for that. But it's just when I was like, listen, the dog, you know what happened? So my dog, she peed on my bed because I left. He was laying in the bed, our bed, and Bella peed on it. I just washed my sheets literally 2 days ago, like for just when you wash your sheets weekly or whatever. And so then I had to do that, and then I went to the post office, and I wanted to be on at noon. And it's like, I get it that like me doing a live stream doesn't seem like it's like a big important thing to anybody else, but it's really important to me. And it's important when I say I'm going to be there that I want to be there. So that's all. Because like, and then I'm down there getting the stuff to clean up the bed, and then I realized I had to clean the inside of the dryer because I had put the dog's bed in there. There's dog hair in there. Hey, you just washed your sheets? Well, I washed mine. Mine are really going to be clean. Let's put it that way. Anyway, here we go. Practice gratitude today, which is the opposite of what I'm doing right now. Where are you hurting God, others, yourself, or God's creation? Confess your sin to God and thank Him for giving you the wisdom and conviction to know where you're in the wrong. Well, I have to tell you, I've been really grateful to God because I've been able to feel the conviction of the Holy Spirit on certain things, but also I have been having less of that sort of evil, not evil, sort of evil, very evil inner dialogue that tells me that I'm terrible and all of those things. So I'm really glad. Oh, Shelly's here. Hey, girlfriend. Oh, it is a party now, people. All we need is Peggy and Jean and Janet Nash. So this is a really nice devotional. And then I did get, and I didn't know, I knew this existed, but I didn't really know it existed. So anyway, I got one, and then I really went out. Hey, she's here. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes. All right. I love this. Oh, I feel so beautiful. Okay. I don't need to complain about anything. Oh, I'm going to watch Shelly's replay too. Yeah. Speak of the angel, right? Instead. Yeah. So this is called a Reader's Bible. It's very interesting because the chapters and the headings and the verse numbers were put in only a few hundred years ago by people. They're not a divinely inspired thing. So this is a Bible where you can actually just read the Bible as you would have if it was on the scrolls, except it's in a book. And then of course I found another one that has a set that I ordered for myself of, forget it, people. I ordered it because I don't have a copy of the Apocrypha, which are the books of the Bible that are in the Catholic Bible, but not the Protestant Bible. So I really, Shelly, me too, girl. Rusty. Who cares? I'm here, I'm sitting here with literally a book that said, count your blessings, and I'm complaining. Okay. If God doesn't send you a message to not act like that just by watching me, please. So that's what that is. And that's it. And then my best friend sent me some beautiful gifts. My friend Dina, we've been friends since we're 11. She lives down in Florida mostly, but she still has her house up in PA sometimes. Anyway, she sent me, I'm going to go get up because you guys will appreciate it. Give me 1 second. It's in my bedroom. Okay, so she sent me this beautiful like little votive, but it's really neat because there's a the piece like this comes off, and then so I thought, oh my gosh, I can put that on while I'm streaming. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know what kind of glass it is, but I love it. So we're gonna put it right over here. And then she gave me this awesome card. It says she had the soul of a gypsy, the heart of a hippie. I've been told that a few times that I have a hippie heart, and the spirit of a Mustang. Let's not also forget you have a heart of gold. Isn't that beautiful? And then the other thing she gave me is this, is just really something for my kids. I'm going to save this and give it to my son. It's a plate that is an authentic original of the limited edition of Circle of Joy. Isn't that cool? It's a hand-fired porcelain, has a number on it. I don't know. It says Bradford or something. I don't know about this kind of stuff. Anyway, it has pansies, and so she thought of me. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm going to hang that up, probably in the craft room, actually. And I don't know, it's from like, oh, look at this. Bless your heart and home of the guardian angel. There's like, this is like, it's wood. This is like older. I think it's vintage. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? And yeah, so it says Bradford Exchange. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, it's beautiful and I love it. And also, she gave me, I don't know where she got this from. It seems so sort of random, but I didn't open all of it because I wanted to open it with you guys. Why do I have this so far away? I'm like such a dork. You guys are all the way across the table. It doesn't feel fun and intimate. Let's get it together. Here we go. She sure is. But so are you, Shelly. You guys are all the best. Oh, Marty, I got a new crocodile. That's the other thing I ordered. I ordered this. I did order 2 more things. I got one of these finally because I got tired of not being able to do what I wanted to do. So I do have one of those. And then I got this, people. This is the tissue paper that is like wet. You can spray it with water and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. Me, right? It's still right. It's easier. I got enough. I had enough with arguing. I mean, you know what? I might donate the other one. You know, give it to Propagate, right? So what's everybody up to? This came with in my gift from my best friend, but it looks like junk journal stuff. So it says, not only are you an awesome human, you're also a first-time buyer. So she must have been the first time she purchased from this person. Give yourself a hand. Thank you so much for your purchase. I hope you love it. And the place is called Flipping Feral. And she, my best friend really likes Whatnot, so I think it's from that. Look, mystery bag. I don't know what's in there. A little mint. Cole likes those mints. But like this is just all junk journal stuff. Isn't that funny that she got that? Roost with relics. I mean, I just think it's great. I'm going to put it all in my journal. It's funny when you get this kind of stuff. Look at this one. Oh, what is this? This is one of those cool stickers, but wait. It says, once upon a timers. Trading cards. What? People, look at this. You could put an ATC right. I'm going to use this to send an ATC to. That's what I'm doing today. I just decided. I'm going to make an ATC for Lizzie. I am going to. What did she say? I'm sitting here dragging about to go to the. No, you need to go. You know what? Put us in your pocket. But you got to go. I had to speak. Do you have to speak? A little Yeti sticker? I didn't know it was happening. I thought you had done that already, honey. The camel guy, a Yeti. This is one of those hand clappers. And then look, Alicia, Twisted Glass. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a little, look at this, so random. Little elephants. And then this is like a little sewing kit with a gnome. This is a treasure. All I think, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I was just studying that this morning. This is such a randomly cool little thing. One of these flashcards. And then this is a class, Three Rivers High School class of 1989. This is cool. Wow. Oh, well, this was really neat. What a fun thing to open. All right, so we're going to use some of it in the journal that I have, so. But I also want to make my, oh, Marty had a hard PT. Oh, it's your sister-in-law's, honey. Oh, that's even harder. Oh, my gosh. Oh, honey. Oh, Marie. Oh, my Lord. And me, we are praying for you, sweetheart. We are praying for you. It's a lot you're going through. Please take it easy on yourself, okay? Right? She does know my channel. My best friend does know my channel. She's been to my channel and stuff. So, oh, look, these are, and they're all Jesus stickers, too. Yes, I love it. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right, I'm going to put the card in there. All right, but I do want to get to business and get an ATC situation for Lizzie. Because I'm watching Lizzie with that baby, and she's got baby Zara that she babysits sometimes, and I am just in awe of her with that baby. So here's what I think I'll do. I need these. I don't know what size they are, but I'm going to put this here because we're going to put, isn't that cool? It's like a little trading card pocket. I think she will really enjoy that. I do. Anyway, Lizzie with that baby, it's just too much. I can't even deal with it. She's too sweet. Oh, one other thing I was going to tell you guys. I started working out once a day. I've done it for the last week, every day, with this woman, Lucy. Wyndham Reed, and it's all free. I bought these because I wanted to support her, but you can get the cards, and then there's like, you can get food, and there's a shopping list and all kinds of stuff. So she's really great, and I have been getting so much more energy out of exercising every morning for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, depending on how much time I have. It's so great. It's so great. I know, right? I know. Breaks my heart, girl. All right. I have a bunch of trimmers. This is my favorite one. And let's see. Let me hold on one second. I'm going to grab a playing card. Sorry I have to leave and walk around and get stuff, but I'm just an unprepared lady. Very unprepared. Okay, let's see what we got here. All right, here's a Coca-Cola one. I think I'll just use the trading card and then see. Oh, do you love it, Ange? Isn't it so cool? Ange, we're sitting in the same chair. Matter of fact, you just told me I want to take let me take my sneakers off because I'm done running around and exercising and all that stuff. Ew, I stepped in something nasty. Ew, gross. Gotta clean that. Well, Ami, just remember, God is with you. He's in your heart, and you're aligned with his soul. And you just reach out when you need him. He's there for you always. All right, so this is a little bit as where I need to trim. That's fine. I got this really cool pencil. It's called like it like never needs to be sharpened. So that's kind of cool. Where's my freaking... Okay, I gotta settle down, man. I have got to settle down. So, medical update. I went to the gastroenterologist yesterday. My actual doctor wasn't available, so I had to see the physician's assistant, but she's cool. I do. Yes, I do. Janet, I love my new craft room so much. It brings me so much joy. It's funny because I was having no joy. I was having all, like stress because it was so, well, me knows what it was. Shelly, you guys saw it, I think. And now it is so, it's cozy and wonderful, and my dog loves it. Bella sleeps in her little bed, and she loves to be right there, and it's just such a gift. This is such a gift, and that's why I should not complain about Romeo, because he made it a priority to get the craft room done for me when he knew you guys were coming. So I should shut my yapper right there. Okay, what's happening with everybody else? What's everybody else up to? Ami's got a lot going on. I went to the gastro, and so she scheduled me because my gastro doctor was out on leave. And let's pray. Right. Angie said, ready, here we go. Dear God, please be with Ami and her family. Give them the strength to carry on. Also be with everyone who's going through things that only you know about. In God's name, I pray. Angie, that's a beautiful prayer. My goodness, you go, girl. You can pray. She could pray, that girl. All right, we're going to do... This is, I think this was watercolor. Yeah, these are watercolors that I did. And I like to perhaps, I think we'll cover up the front of this. And I think if I have it, I'm picking my nose there, a little itch. I like to scuff up, here it is. Yeah, I do. I have it. I like to scuff up this a little bit. With, like, this is a, sort of like a pumice stone thing. So it scuffs up for the glue. You know what I'm saying, people. You people know what I'm saying. Wonder if, little ASMR for you here. Little ASMR. And you know what? I think it's great, Marty, that you know where your limitations are when you're, doing things like PT, and you know when to stop and take care of your body. And I think that's super important. Really, really important. You know what, Angie? It's the most important thing we can do is pray for people. We can always pray, and God is listening, and he knows, and he always hears our prayers, always. We don't get the answers we want all the time, but we do get someone, the creator of the entire universe, listening to us, and that's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, I have a little iced tea. Let's see. All right, and then I'm going to use, okay, so I'm going to glue this on, but first I'm going to round these corners. So, anyway, I'm having another... I'm having another endoscopy and colonoscopy on August 5th. Unfortunately, they can't do, they have the one office that they do them at their office like thing. I know, right, Marty? And so they will, what was I thinking? They will, but I cannot do that one because I have to go to the hospital because I am on lithium, and the anesthesiologists just prefer to be at the hospital for people who are on certain medications. So I used to in the past, I would really, when I would really be mad that I had to do things differently because of some of the medicine. And I'm like, now I just don't care. I'm like, okay, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? We're not going to lose sleep over any of this. It's just ridiculous to get upset. That's absolutely right, Marty. I think people underestimate the power of prayer all the time. I also think people, myself included, I think sometimes we say we're going to pray for somebody and then we don't, only because we just forget. So I try to pray immediately or write it down because I don't want to tell you I'm going to pray for you and not pray for you. That does not feel right. All right, let's see. What can we do for Lizzie? Oh, I love these. They don't make them anymore. Can't get them anymore. I love them. You can do this like this. Isn't that great? I think I like this better than all of the other edgers. I wish they still made them, but they don't. I tried looking on eBay. Speaking of eBay, people, somebody stole my credit card on eBay and tried to charge like $200 worth of crap. So I had to cancel it. It's so annoying. Why are people annoying like that? All right, I had a little envelope here with a bunch of little things. I'm just gonna make something for my friend Lizzie right here on my desk. Just gonna do it. We got little puppies, just something simple with some stickers. I love stickers. And then I'm gonna mail it right out to her. I finally got it through my head at the post office how it works. Like if it's flexible, then they can mail it, kind of thing. All right, I like these books. Now I don't think. Okay, first of all, we're gonna use this. I need this. This is my favorite tool right now. So, oh, that's kind of pretty. Let's do a little audition. Oh, this one might be this might be the deal. No, too big. All right. Hey, Beth! Dawn! Oh my gosh! Yay! Ah! All right, excuse me, people. People. I have to put my face on. You're getting a mug shot now, people. Where is she? You. Me? Yes. Okay, listen, this room is not a mess. This is all the leftovers from I did my Happy Meal on the floor, and so I am gonna do oh, thank you so much. Marty, I'm gonna put you on my list too. And I also put people on my church's prayer list. Like tomorrow I'm the prayer leader because, oh, people, okay. I let Cole, get ready for this. I let him go to New York, to Yonkers, New York. Thanks, Beth. I let him go to Yonkers, New York with one of his best friends who lives there, came from gaming. They've met up a couple times before. I let his friend come pick him up at my house and drive to Yonkers, and they went go-karting, and they went and hung out in Manhattan. I am not ready to let this kid go. Anyway, he had a great time. So, what I want to show you, though, something. Oh, I wanted to say thanks to Beth. Beth sent me this. Oh, it was more than brave. Now, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't that brave because I have the Life 360 app. So I can monitor him everywhere he goes. Janet, it was wonderful. He had a great time. So thank you, Beth. I don't know why, but she so graciously sent me this 365 book, which I don't have. So maybe we'll do a little bit of it today, too. I have no plans today. I just wanted to get on here and hang out with you guys. You know what I'm saying? That's it, right? I know. It was really, really hard. It was really, really hard. It worked out a great progression, though, because in the fall, my brother Patrick and Christopher were here at Thanksgiving, and they took Cole with them into the city to go see an ice hockey game. And so Cole met up with his friends then, you know. Hey, Steph G! Jean, where's Peggy? Everybody's here. Peggy, where are you? She's probably busy. All right, I'm going to put this back down. Shelly knows my man. What did he order? Uber Eats or DoorDash? Actually, Cole did. I'm going to tell you what. We're going to have a proud mom moment right now, okay? Are you ready for this? My son, as a sophomore, right? And that's only 10th grade, he took 2 advanced placement classes. And when you take those classes, Romeo used to teach them. At the end of the class, they do a big exam. If you pass the exam, which you have to get a 3 to pass, most places take 3s. Like some of the, I think some of the Ivy Leagues don't take a 3, but other than that, they usually do. You have to get at least a 3, and then you get a full college credit for that course. So my son took computer principles, AP, and world history. That little sucker got a 3 on the computer one, which is great, but he got a 5 out of 5. He got a perfect score on the world history. I am so proud of him. And then, Shelly, he weaseled 2 days of meatball subs from the place near where I work out of me because I was so proud of him. I said, I'm going to bring you lunch. And then I got home, he goes, well, it was 2 tests. Do I get 2 sandwiches? He is, he's such a smarty pants. He really, really is. He really, really is. I was praying you would come. Okay. Oh, he's taking his test a week from today. Hold on. Let me get my book out. Dorinda, I have you on my prayer list every day, but this is specific for Justin. So proud for him. Hold on, girl. Let me just I have a little book. It's right over here. Oh, no, where did I put, here it is. I was going to say, this is my live stream prayer book, so that whenever anybody comes on the live, Dorinda, how's he feeling, Dorinda? Is he having a lot of anxiety about it? It's really hard for everybody to take that test. All right, so we're going to put on Dorinda. Oh, we're going to put Marty on, too, just in general. Okay, Dorinda and Justin. Oh, Dorinda, I'm so glad you're here. I was praying. I literally prayed you'd be able to come. Justin, driving test is a week from today, so it's going to be next Saturday. We will be praying for him, okay? I want to hear. You're nervous, I know. And you did start your physical therapy? Okay, thank God. Oh, wow, Steph, he took that too? Awesome. That's a great one to take. Oh, that's cool, Beth. Beth said there's a YouTube channel that is a convenience store, and they give money and food away to kids with good grades and report cards. That's fantastic. You know what? I really felt like I should give him something, and so I did do that. And then because he's tried to get a job, and he just cannot get a job around here, and he literally has applied to like 22 places, and even McDonald's said they weren't hiring. So I've just been giving him a little money each week to do chores and things, but when he was going with it, I'm going to do it this way. When he was going with his friend, I wanted to make sure he had enough money, but I got to tell you what, the kid didn't spend that much money. I put money in his account, and then I checked the account, and, all right, Ami, honey, we're with you, baby. We are with you. It's really, 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 really just hard what you're going through. But you know what? Sometimes in our grief, the best thing we can do, even though this sounds counterintuitive, is reach out and help someone else who's in grief. I have learned that from Alcoholics Anonymous. I had a guy that I knew, he's a wonderful man, and he was sober a long, long time, and he would say it's not a self-help program, it's a help others program, and I really believe in that. I believe anytime that I share about my personal life with my mental health struggles, or, my single mom when I was young stuff, or whatever, I really believe God calls us to share things that we've struggled through once we're on the other side. I don't know that sharing them while you're in the struggle is all that helpful, but for me, at least when I'm through the struggle. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put something else on the back. I don't want this on here. Anyway, we all love you and me, and you know that. And I know you know how much we love you. And if you've never heard her voice, people, you've got to get that girl on the phone. Oh my God, I love her voice. She's so tiny, and she has this cutest voice ever, and you just want to pick her up. Thanks, Beth. I got to get this one fixed. Thank you. This is my favorite color. But it's the first time, Beth, I've been doing these nails for a couple years now. It's the first time one of them broke. Luckily, it wasn't like a problem break. All right, let's do this. And Beth, thank you for hosting your swaps. I really, really enjoyed. Oh, she did. See, great. Okay. Dorinda said Liz, her daughter, struggled with the first job too. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's a good place. Yeah, that's the thing. And he does do a lot of volunteer stuff with the church, and he's even on the church council. So, he has he does like Pedals for Progress, where they donate the bikes and now sewing machines, and they send them to the third world. That's really cool. And he volunteers and teaches coding to the little kids. So he does have quite a few things that he does. Yeah, so anyway, but I'm super proud of him. He's a good boy. He really is. I'm so blessed. And you know, I have to tell you, I don't push it with him too much. I'm trying not to push, but he he does a Bible study with me every week now. And before he left, I said to him, if you'd like to, we can do our Bible study. And I just got these couple of Bible studies that are short and quick. Oh, Angie, be quiet. Angie called me while I'm sitting there with the guy from the post office. I'm in the post office. I can't answer the phone, Angie, if I'm in the post office. I was literally, and there was a guy waiting in line behind me. That's why it took me so long to get on. But I really wanted to get my Happy Mail out. I've had it there for like a month. And not Beth's. Beth, I see the Happy Mail for Beth's swaps are so nice because I sent that out right away. Not right away, but much earlier, because it's so simple. You know, it's a flat envelope. There's a woman who does videos of just flat envelope projects that you can put in. Have you guys seen her? She's neat. So it's like all different things you can put in a flat envelope so you're not paying for the package price. This looks good, right? That's for Lizzie. All right, this part is one of my favorite things to do. Is take paper bags and put gesso on them and then do stuff with them. I love you too. Yeah, yes, that's right, Dorinda. And he is he does have all those things. He really is. He's a good boy. My kids are good. My daughter, my daughter, she's doing her thing and she's taking a break from me again. But you know what I did? I couldn't help it. I called my brother. I texted my brother Christopher. I said, did she reach out to you? Is she doing okay? And he's taking care of her, so I let it go. He said that she called him. She had a couple issues, and they worked through it. And I know I have a stamp I want to put on here. He helped her, so I feel really, really great that she has my brother to turn to because she doesn't have a dad. All right, I will be right back over here. I'm walking around my room, Janet. Isn't it fun? Here it is. This is the one I want to put on her. I want to put this on here. It says, you're in my thoughts and prayers each day. So what should we do? I think I'm going to use some of that lunar paste that I haven't even opened to put on here. Maybe we'll start with some inks. Let me get an ink. We're just going to mess around here. Let's see. Let me get an ink. Oh, I do have a small Dollar Tree haul, but it's all school related, but I'll show it to you. It's definitely school related. All right, let's do purple. Lizzie likes purple. And this white one is really cool. Let's do that. And then, let's see. All right, we're going to do these, but let me get a spray. Lord knows I have enough sprays in me. Woo-wee. All right, let's see what we have. Because you know what? I like using the sprays because then I can see which ones are broken. Oh, you know what? No, let's use these spritzers. Yeah, these are good. Let's use these. Okay. All right. I forgot about these. I like these. All right. So Lori, what time do you come on tomorrow, honey? I know I sound like a dork, but I'd like to work my schedule around yours. Oh, we're gonna do this color right here. This is I love that peacock feathers with that. That'll be beautiful. And maybe which one's this? What should we do? Picked raspberry. I'll do picked raspberry. I like both of those though. And this can go back down. 10, perfect. Because my church in the summertime church is over at 10, and I don't really have a lot I have to do after church because I pretty much got everything done today. I did want to get my nail fixed, but I don't think they're open until like 10:30, so I'm gonna wait and just do that. Thank you. That's great. All right, so these are the little distress spritz. I don't know what the heck, man. You know what happens? I can't watch Tim. If I watch Timothy, I will buy something every damn time. I think Jean's good. She can like watch his videos for like, somebody was saying they were watching, maybe it was you, Lori. They were watching his videos for like inspiration and stuff. Not me. I will buy something every freaking time. Every time. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's see. I'm just going to spray. Oh, I want to put something underneath it though. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, see? Just a little color. Now we're going to wipe its nose, as Janet Young says. We got to wipe the nose. I like the size on these too. You know? All right, and then we're going to let that dry. And then we're going to put some of these the Astro paste and lunar paste on. And then we're going to make a stamp and put that on there too. That's going to be really pretty for Lizzie. Yep. it's going to be pretty. All right, so what should we stamp it on? Sometimes I like to use like, see, like the inside of this envelope. I think that might be actually this thin to stamp on it. Just use that. We can use you. We're going to do it. We're going to use you. These come from compassion.com. All right, you have to look at her. This is, I had to look up how you say her name. This is, all right, it's Ridiette. Ridiette is her name. Tell me she's not the coolest looking little kid you ever saw. Put her in your prayers, please. Put her in your prayers. She's part of my family now, in some certain way. Now, let's see. We'll do this, and I'm going to get a black. Do I have the black here? I thought I had my black ink front and center, but wait, I was using it. Hold on. I think it's on the floor. Yeah, it's right down. Oh, I'm knocking crap over. Here. Here it is. There it is. Got it. I was doing my Happy Mail stamps. I love that stamp. Okay, so 10 o'clock, that's perfect. So Lori, I'll be there, like, you know, a little bit after you start. You know, not right away. Just use this. So here we go. I buy all the crap and then I don't use it. Look at this. I should be using a stamp thing and a da-da-da. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I love Lori's lives because she always has a theme. Like, she always does something. And Beth, too. Like, they always, you know, me, it's just, I'm just doing whatever. Doing whatever. All right, here we go. Oh, it worked out great. Yes. Fantastic. All right, that's fantastic. Let's see. And I'm thirsty, man. Is anybody else going live today besides Beth? Beth goes on this evening, I know. All right, I think we should just do a tear with this. So Lizzie, I found out from my friends that Lizzie has received some bullshit, excuse my language, but there's no other word for it, some total bullshit from people about the baby and why is she putting the baby on YouTube, and I am absolutely livid over that. My cousin, on my dad's side, my cousin Sean, has a cleft palate, and he's in his 40s now, but actually he's in his 50s. He's 2 years older than me. However, my aunt and uncle, just back in the 70s and 80s, just like, you know, until he got enough surgeries, they didn't like stay in the house. They took that baby everywhere. And my mom was always really happy about that. But when I hear that, like, when I heard that Lizzie was getting some guff, I have to tell you, people, I have to say that's when I have like an actual feeling of true anger inside of me, because she's such a beautiful person. And, there's absolutely no reason for that behavior. Oh, Rebecca's coming on today? All right. Is she home? Last time I went to Rebecca's live, she was driving. And it was split screen, and it was honestly, it was just a little too confusing for me. I felt a little car sick from it. Isn't that weird? The driving videos, I do them too sometimes, but they're hard for me to watch, actually. All right, I'm going to just take this and smear it out a little more. And this stamp says, "You're in my thoughts and prayers each day." Yes, yes, all of you are. Really and truly in my thoughts and prayers. Maybe I should just use the heat gun. Where is it? Where you be, heat gun? I know you're here. I mean, he's probably like, I know where it is. Ooh, back up. Back up, man. What you doing? I don't think it's on. Is it on this one? Yes, it is. Found it. Shabam. Okay, and I wanted Peggy to be here because I know, right? I know. Lori, amen. Yeah, I'm going to use this as a pocket because Peggy, I call her Peggy Pockets. We all do, because she makes a pocket out of everything. Well, this is the hormone therapy, replacement therapy medication that they gave me. And I'm going to use it. I mean, tell me that's not, we're going to use a perfect pocket. This is a piece of clothing that I have. So I'm really excited about that. That's what I'm going to do when I watch Lori too. Tomorrow when I watch Lori, I am going to rearrange some things in my room. And if I get involved in the chat, I probably won't. So maybe if I'm not chatting as much, that's why. All right, and this is awesome. This little tower I bought for the plugs. All right, let's get busy here with this. All right, sorry if it's too loud. My apologies. Look at these colors. Fantastico. Oh, that's all right, girl. Love you guys. I love both of you, and I pray for you both. I'm praying for Justin and Dawn. I pray everything's good in your life, and I shouldn't be putting this on here. It's going to melt the plastic. Yes, typical. Everything's typical over here, ladies. Listen, so glad you guys took, and I really appreciate that you took time to come in and say hello. I love you both, and it's a total pleasure to see you. Bye, Dawn, and bye, Dorinda. I love you so much. You guys know it. And you know I love you. I do. I just do. So nice to see Dawn. I love Dawn's crafting. She does she's the kind of crafter I want to be when I grow up. The stuff she makes, right? Okay, so we got this, and we're going to put this in here. But before we do, we're going to do these pastes, and we need a stencil. So in this box, I put all my little tiny stencils. Isn't that cool? Reveal the inner you. I decorated that a long time ago. And I have the little tiny stencils in here. And let's see. This is one I made myself when I was doing that. I forget the name of that company that's letting all of us. This is some of that Alicia stuff. And these are like some of these. Let's do that one, the sequins waist. Oh, you know what? We'll do that one. And this is, I think, from an old Diane Reevely one. Okay. God, I love you guys. And I love crafting. It is so relaxing. Absolutely so relaxing. I'm going to be crafting with my friend Becky. Her son, I'm praying for her too. Feel free to pray for her son Wyatt. He has to have an ACL. He's a soccer player. He's a little bit younger than Cole, and he has to have his a surgery on it. I'm just so impressed with her. She's my new friend, but she adopted both of her children from children's services. Oh, okay. I got you, Dorinda. I will go find it. YouTube is not. It's really getting on my nerves, people. YouTube is just like giving me because I'm using my YouTube at work because I have YouTube Premium because I will not be advertised to. So now I'm using it at work. So all the videos that are coming up on my feed are either the audio Bible I listen to at night, and I sure will, Janet. Thank you. I sure will. Mid typo. Girl, I love a typo and you know it. So I'm getting all the videos for the kid stuff now on my feed, So I don't know how to fix that. I don't think there really is a way to fix it, but yeah, so that's where it's at. So I don't get my friends' videos. So I have to consciously search for you guys, I sure will, Candy. She just texted me yesterday. Was it yesterday? Oh, she's a funny bird, man. My friend Jennifer is on a mission. Okay, people, listen. She's on a mission to talk to the people at this church that she was attending about women's lib. And these women are not about it. So yesterday I watched a video and I sent it to her, which is got scriptural backup for what she's saying. I said you can't, if you're gonna go in there and say stuff, you got to have scripture to back it up. So she said, oh, okay. She's also has a dating situation that I'm not a fan of, and that's a hard thing because I know she's lonely. But people, she's such a great person, and she is so much more worthy of love and all things than this particular person. Yeah, I know, Candy. She's so funny. She's so funny. She's like, well, but then she said she made a new friend. She texted me this last night. She made a new friend, and I guess they were driving together, and I don't know where they carpooled to something. I don't know if she might be at a retreat. I can't remember. And the woman was kind of open to it, and she said, sorry, I got a piece of ice by accident. This woman said, well, why don't you just go and have a dialogue with the pastor? And I said, thinking to myself, that's actually a great idea, there's no reason not to, just because some people in our culture don't dialogue about things, it doesn't mean that everybody's not willing to, and that everybody's stuck in their position. And it was interesting because the video that I watched, the people that were their teachers that were on there were talking about how the thing with a lot of biblical stuff is, it'll say something one way but something else happens. So you have to we have to live with so I don't say contradiction, but we have to live with we have to live in that world where two things can be true at once, and that's really, really hard for us. Yeah. And you know, I don't know, that's where I'm so grateful I have mental health issues, and that sounds really weird, but I am grateful because I was given therapy called the dialectical behavioral therapy, which I think all the research says it works for borderline personality, which I do not have, thank you Jesus, but it also works really well for, I think, everybody. And basically you just learn that two things can be true at once, which seems so weird to our brains, but it's true. You know, you can think about it this way. You can love your children and be disappointed in their choices at the same time, right? That's just an example. So, but like I used to perceive it as if I'm upset with somebody, then I'm not having love for them, or I would perceive, like, especially with my dad, I would perceive that he didn't love me because you know, everything was a conditional thing, and it really wasn't. But my perception was that, and that's the reason I believe that perception is so important. You know, it's really great to get other people's perspectives. For me, I don't want to stay stuck in my perspective only. You know, I just feel like on a lot of the hot button issues that is, at least in America, we don't give room to other people to hear what they're saying. And you know, the thing is, we can, as a species, we're designed to be in community and to enjoy each other and to lift each other up, and you know, that's what we're designed for. So I think it's really important to not forget that, right? All right, so this is going on there. Other question is, should we put another little something or just let that be? I have this paper from Shelly, gave me a really awesome kit from, I can never remember who, but she's awesome. This girl's fantastic, this lady. Yeah. So it's all right. This, I don't know, I might use that for another ATC. All right, so let's try this. But yeah, so it's, you know, and I don't like, the thing about me, I don't get into politics at all. And a lot of people, Jennifer loves politics, my brothers love it, my mother, John, they all love it. I'm not into it. I'm just not into it. You know why I'm not into it? Because I follow Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ came here and he was not involved in politics. He was involved in loving people and hanging out with sinners like me. So that's what I'm about. I'm all about that. I made a new friend at church last week. I hope she comes back. She said she had just gotten divorced. She had a really big personality. She was fantastic. She said she's let's see. Yeah, Candy, except Romeo. That's right, Marty, absolutely. Or the lies are coming from elsewhere too, you know, from our culture, from the evil one, which I firmly believe in that. You know, so, but we just have to resist that. And that's what I'm trying to learn to do, is to resist things. And what I'm learning is that the children I work with are teaching me, once again, because they always teach me more than I teach them. They're teaching me about when we have to do what's called planned ignoring, when they're having a behavior that's, you know, inappropriate, let's call it. And so you just have to ignore it. And it's so hard for some people to do because they want to yell at the kids and all that. And I said, nope, you got to let it be. And then they do eventually calm down, and then we can discuss and try to process, you know, and help them. But the point of the matter is, in that role, I'm able to resist the temptation of paying attention to their negative behavior, so that I can then go ahead and wait for their positive behavior, so that I can then embrace them. Even if they cry or something, it's more positive than if they're throwing or kicking or screaming or any of those things. That, you know, I mean, that's the thing. I don't know if you guys know what I'm doing for a living, but I'm working with children who have what they've labeled it emotional regulation, but it's basically kids who struggle to behave. And it's because of their emotional issues. That's how it works. And they're so beautiful and so wonderful. And I think that the teacher aide that they're going to put in with me next year is this woman who I'm working with this summer, and she's fantastic. She herself, and I don't know why, because she didn't disclose that, but I said to her, how did you get into this? Because, you know, working with these kind of kids is not something that, it's a calling, people, you know, it's a calling. So I said, how did you get into this? And she said she herself had a paraprofessional, when she was in school. So she knows the job. And I'm like, that is freaking, I told her, her name's Tina. I said, Tina, that is so awesome. I said, I'm going to tell you what, I said that makes it such a difference because you know what the job is, right? You know, and you know how the kids feel having you there. So, like, how beautiful is that? And, oh, but you know what, Angie? Sometimes Romeo, I think he wishes he would be, be alone. I don't know. He doesn't say it, but like today when I was complaining about him not doing enough stuff. Oh, Janet, it's going to be amazing. Janet, it's going to be amazing. So far, we have 2 little guys. The third one, we're all hoping will come, who I'm working with this summer. We're hoping he will also come. We don't know if he will, but that's because he's in this other district. It's a school district thing. We'll see. But anyway, I am just, Janet, I feel so blessed. I feel so honored to be with these children. We had a meeting for I can use their first names. My friend Wyatt, who literally wears cowboy boots every day. He's so freaking cute. His little face is just so cute. He actually got bit by a dog and he has a little scar from that on his little tiny, beautiful face. But yeah, I just can't even. And then of course my buddy Eric. Last week, so Eric's not in my class over the summer. He's in another class. So last week, the director came to me twice with him. She's like, he won't behave. We need your help. I was like, oh, that's so nice that he, you know, and he did. He listened, and I showed them a little bit, you know. And I try to. It's like I don't want to be religious at school because I really do firmly believe that we should have a separation. And I don't know whether I believe it. It's the reality is we have separation of church and state, and there's a reason for it. And I don't want to dishonor that. However, it is really hard for me when they compliment me on how I work with the children. Oh, Marty, I love you, girl. I'm a gabadoodle. I love all of you. I love you all so much. I couldn't wait to get in here. Now I got to apologize to Romeo for being, but you know, that's the thing. I do have conviction from the Holy Spirit. I love him so much, that man. I'm so grateful he's in my life. I'm so grateful what a great dad he is. I'm so grateful how he helps with my mom. I'm so grateful he fits in. He and my brothers, they all like the same stuff, sports and stuff. And so there's absolutely no reason for me to behave like that. And I was being impatient and a little bit whiny. So I'm going to need to apologize. And I will. I always do. And you know what's so beautiful about my Romeo? There is not one time I apologize to that man, and I have put him through it, that he always says, I accept your apology. And honestly, that's how I know that I'm just like these kids, because the kids I work with, I tell them every time they might have an issue and they, you know, freak out, throw things around the room, you know, they're struggling, right? And when it's all over, I make sure to tell them, Miss Laura loves you. You're a good boy. We're just working through some things. And because they will tell, you know, they think they're bad. They tell me I'm bad. I said, no, you are not bad. There is no such thing. You are not bad. I mean, not that there's no such thing as bad, but you're not bad is what I said, you know. You just want to pump them up, you know. Pump them up. All right. And but for the grace of God and my mother, I would have been and my father too, I could have been in those same classes because my behavior at home with my mom was just completely out of control. But what was interesting is I didn't behave that way for my father because I knew that he would spank me. That's right. I say that, Marty. It's another thing I say to them all the time. I say, you guys are just, you know, we all have problems. I tell them Miss Laura has problems sometimes and she gets upset. And sometimes I say things that are not nice and I have to apologize and I teach them a lot. But what I'm really thrilled about is that to start the program, it's just going to be, so far, it's just going to be myself, hopefully this woman, Tina, and 2 children. And that's a really beautiful way to begin a program, right? Because we're building it from the ground up. And this is the 4th time that God has called me to do this, to build a program for children with special needs. And I feel really, really honored. And yeah, that's it. I just feel grateful. I'm so grateful. And the parents are so lovely. Wyatt's mom, she works in she's like a medical assistant in an optometrist's office. I met his dad one time, very briefly. But when I shared about how much I love their son, it's almost awkward for them because everybody is constantly telling them that about their son doesn't behave, right? And he this and he that, and he did this and he did that and the other. And so when they hear beautiful things about their son, they go crazy. Speaking of which, so this is an excuse, but let's segue. Anyone know who Erin Condren is? Well, I found her last night thanks to somebody on YouTube. And I put in an order for my teacher planner. It's the coolest teacher planner ever. And they also had like a sheet that I can send home to the parents that says like Eric did this today, and all positive, just all positive. So I'm really happy about that because we got to keep it positive. All right, and then I'm going to look at this. I'm really proud of this. Very nice. I'm going to put a word on here because I'm a word nerd. So let me get, I know where my words are thanks to me. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. They're right. I got a whole bunch of them. Let's try these. I have so many different things holding words. It's ridiculous. Whoa, I'm falling over this stuff. Hold on. People, oh my gosh, people. Anyway, I have an Erin Condren order coming. I bought myself a nice, it was on sale, but I bought myself a really nice teacher bag that I can carry my laptop and everything else. So I'm really excited. So this says words. Let's see what we got for you here, Lizzie. I love playing with these words. Maybe we should do a whole page of words. All right, made new. Ooh, that's kind of good for this, for the, I'm going to go right with that. Made new. Why go any further? Because that's what happens when you're a butterfly, right? Oh, Angie, I'm so glad you gab in there. But you know what, people? Along with Ami has this sweet little tender voice. And Angie has this fabulous southern twang, man. I love when I talk. Angie, you don't even know, Angie. I love talking to you on the phone. I just want to listen to your voice for the rest of my life. I love it. That's my favorite accent, man, is the southern female accent. American Southern female. That's it. All right, so we'll put this here. No, we're not going to move that. Sorry, the light thing is there. I keep forgetting why that's there. Made new. Let's put it right on the bottom, and maybe we'll might go around it. We'll see. This is fun little. See, people, just make a little ATC. It'll make your day all better. I think so. I wasn't sure if we were going to lose the internet here today because as I went down to the post office, which the post office is literally a mile from my house, but I went down there and they were working on the road. This dude, I meant to tell Romeo because he likes to get into what's going on in the neighborhood. This dude was inside the ground. It was crazy. Yeah, right, Marty? She types the accent. Yes. Oh, here she goes. When have you talked to me on the phone? Knock it off, Angie. Angie Brown, I hear you. All right, let's see. And then I have some black, see, again, let me put all my black pens together for me and my white pens too. These are Jot ones. They're a little bit of a bigger tip. That's too big. I have some Arteza ones, or Arteza, however you say it. I don't know if I have one of those in here. I took it to work. Nope, here's one. This is a fine tip. Yeah, see, I like that. Ready? These are really nice. I don't even know where I got these, people. I don't remember even ordering them. Things got a little crazy. They got nutty. I don't know. I know I'm talking back and forth all over the place. I'm sorry. People, I'm going to tell you something, though. I do occasionally listen to my old live streams just to hear what was going on in my life and to make sure that I'm not out here, being a butthead. And I listened to one the other day where Alicia was on. It was wonderful. Oh, she was in the crowd. I text her son, Spencer. If you don't know Alicia Mott, she's one of my bestest friends on YouTube, and she passed away a couple of years ago, and I miss her every day, and I know Candy does too. All right, let's see. Oh, Candy, you're on that list too. I have a list of, hold on, I got to make the list right here. I have a list of people I'm going to get together with in August once my work is finished. Let me just do it right now because I have to get in touch with. Yeah, Arteza. Yeah, I know the company. Yeah, no, Steph, absolutely not. Good for you. So glad. Hey, Debbie, how are you? All right, just real quick. I'm going with Jean D. I want to talk to, I got to meet up with Jordan. I got to meet up with Erica. I got to meet up with Candy. And I got to meet up with, Becky. Becky and whatchamacallit. I forget her name, but that's all right. All right. Yeah, see, look, I got look what Lord bless me with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people I got to get to. Oh, and Andrew. Andrew's on this list. 6 people this summer that I'm going to get together with at some point. All right. I just don't want to forget. Erica is a friend of mine. I haven't seen her in probably 15 years. And she's a friend of mine from middle school and high school. And she's reached out, and I'm so glad. All right, we're going to do this with the Tim Holtze thing. Now, Timmy, I know I put you here somewhere. Here you are. Look, he's on this little thing that spins around. I love it. Yay, Tim. Yay, Tim, we got you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you don't have PT. You're Tuesday, Thursday, right? That's okay. We're gonna get you first. I will get you. I'll text you, Candy, with some dates. So it's gonna be either Tuesday. Oh, this is gone. Tuesday or Thursday. Excellent. Thank you. That's great. That will really help. Fantastic. Because I definitely want to get together. I made a promise to myself we were gonna do that, and we're doing it. All right. So, and Candy, I had a question for you. Did you train as a chef, or are you just like a home chef? I think that it turned out that somebody said you did you go to like culinary school and stuff? All right. Here we go. Yeah, this is for Lizzie. Look. We made it for you, Lizzie, Lizzie, Lizzie. Good job. All right, excellent. Now what? Let's play in my journal, huh? Let's do it. I'm just playing my journal. This is the journal I made. It's got, oh, people, I did buy one more thing. Oops. I did buy myself some of these polychromos. Not that I needed them at all. Hold on, let's put that glare thing up. How about that? I do want to open these. You train in restaurants. Holy crow, girl. Holy crow. All right. Well, I plan on doing some coloring to relax. So I just want to see how these are. Let's see. Oh, their finest art. Oh, they're made in Germany. Look at that. Yeah, Angie. Well, she came here. I found out that she's like a chef when she came to my house. I was like, holy crap. I didn't know that about her. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they? Ooh, beauty. Nice. I don't need this book. All right, let's see. Let's just get a little piece here of paper and I just want to try one. Let's try this blue one. So let's just try it. Oh, they're smooth, baby. They are smooth. Now, can you blend them? Yeah, it looks like you can. Wait, no, she didn't say anything about pencils. That was about sprays and stencils, which don't tell me. I signed up for the Stencil Girl monthly stencil club. They're good. I like them. All right, I'm gonna use these later. Who's coming on, Debbie? Whoever comes on, I'm gonna sit and do cozy coloring. Cozy coloring. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you what. I got those other ones too, and I like them. All right, let's see. Here we are. These are just things I have. I don't know where I found that. This is the journal I'm working in right now, called Fresh Start. Find your way back to slow and... Oh, no, Ami can hear me. Busted. See, Debbie loves the Stencil Girl Club. See, Debbie, thank you for being on my team. Debbie, are you coming on today? Let me know what time. I'll get off of here. What time is it? It's 1:21. I thought Debbie does like 4 o'clock, no? Right before Beth. So this has a pocket. I made this out of a truly vintage shopping bag. So, and then I did this one too, but I haven't, I guess I gotta put some stuff on there. It's a little sticky. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, 2:30, that's 3:30 my time. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's good to know. And I think I did this page with you guys. I don't know, but that's it. I've just been going with the flow with this journal, and it's been really fun. I love it. It's been so fun. Jesus calms the storms. Yes, he does. He calms them. Doesn't say he takes them away. All right, this is really cute. It's the salvage of this fabric that I sent. Actually, I sent a piece to Candy and a piece to Jean, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But it has this little thing with the fish, which I thought was really cute. So I think we'll use that. So Mary wasn't on at all yesterday, huh? She's really doing her own thing. I think it's good. I miss her, but it's good for her. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's right. We pasted on there. I could do some mixed media on there. And then all the papers in here are from Malia. She gave us, when she came to the retreat, she gave us the most amazing stuff. Oh, maybe I want to put this right on here. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you know what, Steph? I probably don't either, but I don't care. You know what? I'm telling you right now, in my life right now, I feel like I'm doing the best I can with respect to taking care of other people. And I feel like for myself, if I want something like that, I'm worth it. That's how I feel. I really do. I really do. Plus, I've been sharing a lot of my stuff with the kids, so I feel like I'm using it. I'm not letting the kids have those. Absolutely not. But like I had my Artist Loft pencils, and I brought those in. So, you know, I'm sharing a lot with the kids. I can't wait to get that Erin Condren planner though. That they have the most unbelievable teacher planners. Oh my gosh, people, I am so thrilled about it. You know who I know is into that is Allison from AJ's Life. I know she knows what I'm talking about. All right, let's put maybe a napkin down. How about that? A napkin on here. Yes, I say yes to that. Yes. And then I'm going to, maybe I'd use some Adina's stuff to decorate it. All right, I don't know what whoa, what's a Lumi? What's a Lumi? I have I'll tell you what I do love is those Jane Davenport pencils. Love them. Absolutely love them. And let me think. What's the other one I got? The Faber-Castell and the, what's the other one? I just got them. I don't remember the names. I don't have Lumis though. What's a Lumi? Do tell. What is a Lumi? You tell me what's up, Lori. You got to give the girl the information. Okay. I actually like the little parts of this that are, okay. Oh, Angie, take advantage, girl. Take advantage. And I love, and tell you what, thanks to Jean Moran, I think, I'm addicted to this. I'm still hoarding. I'm hoarding this for special things. I love this permanent Scotch glue stick. This is a fabulous glue stick. I think I used one time, like when my dad was sick and we went to visit. My brother is so funny. My little brother goes to the liquor store to get a bottle of booze for him and my stepbrothers to have a drink together. And I said, take me over to the CVS. I need to get some scissors and glue. Hold, please. Oh, no, she's going to tell me what they are. Oh, Lori, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I tell you, I brought in, so my aunt actually brought my mom, like, some nice Crayola. They're, like, different shades or whatever. I don't know what really, and a coloring book. And my mom is just not into it. She's not into, my mom's not into anything, people, let me tell you. She's going to be having physical therapy at the house soon, and she doesn't know it. Thanks to Jean, I got an appointment with her doc. Jean, kind of helped push me to get that together, so I thank you, Jean. So she's going to have the physical therapy at the house again, because she fell was it last week or the week before? And I really believe it's because she's not doing enough with her muscles, and her legs are weak, because she's not, walking enough. And, you try to tell these, God bless them, but you try to tell sometimes the elderly people stuff. And listen, I know she's not the only stubborn old lady, because John's mother was that way, and I just have seen it. And you want to respect your elders, and you want to respect your mother, because she's your mother, but you also want her to be okay. And when she's refusing to do things that are important for her health, and so I said to her, she was not eating enough last week. And I said to her, here's the deal. I said, Ma, I was very frank with her. I said, Ma, if you don't have a great appetite, that's okay. But I'm telling you now, are you ready to stop eating? And she knows what I mean, because my grandmother had cancer. And when she stopped eating is when she died. And so my mom said, no. I said, well, then I know it's hard, Ma. But, we're giving you lots of options for food. And you're going to have, I hate to say it this way, but you got to push through. Sometimes we just have to do that. And, my mom was always so different than she is now. She talk about push through. She pushed through her whole life. But, I just said that to her. I said, it's your choice. And if you're telling me that you're ready to stop eating, oh my gosh, I don't think I have those. Oh, Lori. Okay, thank you. I'm writing it down. And I'm just was really honest with her, and I'm not trying to be mean. I think what I'm learning is that honesty is really hard. A lot of times the truth is not what people want to hear, including me. And when you tell it to them, they get upset with you, not my mother didn't, but she wasn't happy about it. But the next day she started eating some more. And I said, I know, you've got all day to eat. So you just take your time, You've got all day. So then I made an appointment with her for her, I think you have to get a referral. So I made an appointment with her for her annual physical, which they told me she had not been, thank you, Lori, she had not been for an annual physical for quite some time. Now, she moved in here last fall. And I have to tell you what, I think she was fibbing to me, because I believe she told me she was going for her physicals. And when I made the appointment, they said she had not been in quite some time. I said, well, that's not okay with me. So that's it. All right, what should we do here? We got this beautiful background. Where's let me see, where's the thing she gave me? Karen Dash, what did I buy? Hold on, I gotta look. Yeah, I know, Steph. It's hard. And listen, if that's where she was at, I have to accept it, and I'm not here to push her. But she said she's not at that point. Because it was the saddest thing is my grandfather, when my grandmother was dying, and I was like 15, and she did the chemotherapy and stuff. Well, she had lung cancer for like 4 years, and in the end, my grandfather was walking around with this bowl of soup all day, and then the wonderful hospice nurse came, and she said, you know what? He said she's not eating, and he said I'm trying to get her to eat this bowl of soup, and the hospice lady said yeah, and he said but if she doesn't eat she'll die, and the hospice nurse just nodded and took the bowl of soup from him, and that was really a poignant moment in my life to be bearing witness to that, because I realized, you know, he was telling my grandfather like, yeah, she's dying, and that's just so hard, you know. No, I think that nobody really wants to accept that. I know my dad, when he was dying, when he was dying, we went down and you know, he had 6 kids in the end, and 5 of us were able to go. My brother Christopher couldn't go. It was right in the middle of a very contentious divorce, and anyway, the doctor told, and I probably told this story before, but it just makes me laugh every time. The doctor called all of us in, all his kids, and he said, your father's dying, and he's going to tell you that he's not, but he is. And so then I was very upset. I started crying, and I went in to see my dad, and my dad said, Laura, you get over here, very seriously. And he said to me, don't you listen to that bullshit. I am not effing dying. Everything is fine. I'm going to be fine. Don't be upset. And that was my dad. Oh, bye. Enjoy your dinner. We love you. And I sure will send my mom love and Jennifer love from you, Miss Sweet Janet. Okay? I love you, Janet, so much. We all do. Anyway, my dad ended up dying 6 weeks later, but he was sure that he wasn't dying. Such a funny man. All right, here's the stuff from... Because you know what, Lori? I just bought some other pencils. I feel like they should be here. I wanted to see what they were. Maybe they were the Caran d'Ache. I don't know. I have to look around today. I'll find it. Let's see. Okay. First of all, we're going to give these mints to Cole. And I don't know what this mystery thing is. I'm going to let one of my students have that. And I'm going to bring this to... This will get on my... whatchamacallit? The teacher's nerves, but oh well. All right, let's take out some of this stuff from Dina and see what we can use. Just poking around. Oh, I love this. Look at this firefly. Where can we put you? Let's find a spot for you. Oh, you want to be here? No. You want to be there? No. No, because that's a pocket, so then you'll just get covered. Let's see. Ooh, how about right here? Yes, please. Let's do it. Uh-huh. Now, I'm not one that I don't trust that glue. I'm sorry. And this is my other favorite glue, the Mono Liquid. I love this. I got that's what it was. Thank you, Lori. I couldn't freaking remember. Oh, Lori, thank God you're here. That's right. It was the Poscas. I like those too. They're really nice. Beth was the one that was saying they were good, so of course I had to have a pack myself, being how I am. All right. I love that. That's adorable. Now... look at this. I just think it's so amazing that she found, like my friend found stuff like this. Oh, the little kids did that for me. All right, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is a pocket, so hold on. Let's do this tag. Beth, are you doing tags next? Maybe I'll make my tags for your swap ahead of time, like right now. I love this little Cub Camel, Smokin' Joe. And this is a sticker. Oh, yeah, we'll do that guy right here. Lori has to tell me what I bought. Are you kidding me? People, I just want to say, I take gabapentin for anxiety, right? Because anxiety is part of bipolar disorder, right? And, you know, praise Jesus, I have had almost no anxiety in like 5 years. But the doctor said, my doctor said to me the other day, you know, how's it going with that? Because I was trying to get off of it. And I got down to 400 milligrams a day. I used to be on like 3,600 milligrams a day, so we're doing better. Anyway, she said, how's the like brain fog and everything from that, the cognitive stuff? I said to her, I don't know how to tell what's going on, okay? How do I know if it's the bipolar thing or the or the menopause thing, or you know what I mean, or the now it's got ADHD thing. I mean, for crying out loud. I said, how am I supposed to know? You know? All right, this is beautiful, and I think I like this just right here. This is like a toile, and we'll make a pocket out of it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Oh, because I was struggling a little bit. I don't always talk about it, but I was struggling a little bit with low energy. And then anytime that happens, if you have a diagnosis, they always think you're in depression. And I wasn't in depression, but I was having a hard time doing anything but laying in my bed and watching Netflix, you know. And, you know, I don't mind doing that a little bit in my life, but I also feel like the amount of crippling depression that I used to experience, praise Jesus, I don't have that anymore. I lost a lot of time laying in my bed, so I'd prefer not to do that. All right, we're going to decorate this right now because that's going to go in there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, I forgot to put the glue on this, and it came off. See that? Right away. All right. Oh, I don't want this. Sorry, guys. I really don't want that thing on your face. I love this mat, though. I have to say, I really do enjoy this mat. That's why I put that placemat over top of it. All right, let's see. Yeah, that needed some real glue on it. All right, and then let's see. How about we use isn't that nice? Look at that. Oh, that looks good with the gold. Oh, I like that. All right, let's use this as a thing. And we'll put it on here. We'll go here. So we're not really doing anything this summer. I don't know if you guys, any of you have plans or trips. I have to say, I have to pray to God. I get a little jealous when I hear people going and doing fun things as a family. We really can't at this point. This is the time when we really would have done it. But my mom's here, and that's okay. And my brother will come and stay with her if we need, but it has to be, like, so much planning has to go into it. And my focus right now is on my job and obviously my son getting through, but he doesn't really need a lot from me, which is hard to accept, but wonderful. You know what I mean? He's so my kids are both really independent, and that's great, but it's also a little sad. I can't say it any other way. I said to somebody the other day, I said, you know, the whole goal is to get the kids to, you know, be independent and go out into the world and do their thing. And once that happens, I am really sad. It's just so silly. It's so silly. All right, this tag has a thing over here already, so let's just do that. There we go. See, we're tagging it up. That's pretty. That is pretty. All right, I've got all this stuff right here. I'm just going to use what's on my desk. I love doing that. Don't you love doing the, like, it's on my desk, I'm going to use it thing? Yeah. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. I might have to put these guys on. Look at them. So I'm also like somebody who, with my experiences in life, I don't know how other people are. I really have accepted death, and that it's a part of life, and it's probably the biggest part other than birth. And so anyway, I know that my dog isn't going to live forever, right? So, oh, that's so cute. All right, let's decorate the background and maybe put these guys on there. Just something simple like that. So I know that, oh, let's use the lunar paste. I love this lunar paste. Let's use this one. Oh, and how about, wait a minute, hold on. I got to reach over here. Sorry for what my dad would call the boarding house reach. Let's see if we can use some of these guys. See, the thing what Ami did in my craft room is she made everything visible to me. So because it's visible, I think to use it. It's all around me, you know? It's wonderful. See, because these could even be dry at this point. I haven't used them. It's brand new, too. Look at that. Oh, my gosh. These are the metallic dimensional Nouveau embellishment moves. Thanks again to Beth. This is another Beth enable. Just saying, Beth, you're a little bit of an enabler. All right, let's see. Hopefully they're still good. Yep, this looks good to me. Sorry for the sounds. Yeah, so my son, though, I have to say, I don't know what they did, but that kid is exhausted. He's done nothing but sleep since he got home. He was in New York for 2 days, and it's 2 hours to get to Yonkers from my house where his friend Xavier lives. So Xavier came and picked that kid up and drove him back. Yeah, see, Debbie says the joys rather than the loss. Exactly. And so, but I will say, Debbie, I plan I'm almost a person because I experienced such a huge loss at a young age when my daughter's father died, and I was 27 and he was 28, and so that, and then I lost my one of my best friends, Cole's godfather, and he died in my arms, so that was like intense. So I really ended up feeling like I kind of find myself planning for death, which is weird. Oh, you know, Marty, it's true though. Yeah, I have to say that's what a me did for me. I'm telling you, like I look around on here and there's all this stuff is here, but it's because I have a big giant table, which is helpful. And the table was Romeo's idea. So the thing is, I think I plan for death because I know it's going to happen, and like that's what goes on with myself and Romeo. And we finally settled about the whole marriage thing. A lot of thanks to Shelley because we had a nice heart to heart about it. But it comes down to that's not actually what I wanted. What I wanted was assurance that when and if he becomes either elderly or disabled or something happens to him, that I would have the ability to be the one to make decisions on his behalf. And because otherwise it's going to be his brother, and they you know, they're not even close, and his brother's wife, who's a complete lunatic. So anyway, we kind of settled that, but you know, it's like I plan anyway. So and I also plan for things that I say plan for death. It's maybe it sounds morbid, but the thing is, Romeo's 19 years older than I am, right? And so, you know, if things go the natural, you know, the way that the way that humans would prefer, and it goes in a natural order, he will totally die before me, and I will be walking on this earth without him, and that's really hard for me because most of my adult life, he's been with me, and he's been a part of my life, regardless, no matter what, and so that's really scary to me, and I'm sure that people who are married feel the same way and stuff, but so I tell him things like I plan things like. Even with my dog, I said to him, when Bella, because Bella's like 14, we think, and, you know, she's not going to be around forever. And I told him already, I said, when Bella goes, I've already been researching, because I love her so much. She's like she is my heart. She's my other child. And so I said to him, we're getting a Pomchi. It's part Pomeranian, part Chihuahua. And that's what I'm getting. I know, Candy, and the thing is, it's like, there's no nothing we can do about it, right? Except pray and rely on God. It's so terrible, but you live with that fear every day. And see, it's interesting for me to hear that coming from you, because Mel, first of all, Mel's adorable. When I saw him on the little screen the other day, he is freaking cute. Yeah, Candy has a good looking man over there. I'm just saying, not that that's kind of fresh to say, but it's true. So, but but you're married, and I was thinking that being married, I don't know why I thought being married was going to solve the problem of what I was worried about, but it's not. What we're going to do is get just got to get the power of attorney, the medical durable power of attorney. That's all. I just messed that up. So, but even still, right? I mean, no, who wants to do it? Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to do it. But it's stuff that happens. It's stuff we have to deal with, you know? And I think also having people who are aging in my house like this, like my mom's here and his mom was here. And, you know, we are, sorry, I'll pull this down a little bit. We are, just taking care of the elderly parents that we have, which is cool. But we're also, you're facing your own mortality every day when you do that. Does that make sense? I think it does. So anyway, it's why I love having my brother here, because my brother is just the best. He absolutely lightens everything. He makes jokes about everything, and it makes it really beautiful. So that's a beautiful thing. He was going to come this weekend, but he got sick. And unfortunately, he and my nephew can't go to every year we go down the shore. I'm sure I've said this 1,000 times, to my aunt and uncle's beautiful beach house. And unfortunately, my brother and nephew can't go, which is really a bummer, because that's the time that Cole and my nephew, they're the same exact age, and they really, really, yeah, exactly, Debbie. The awareness is there, right? You can't really hide from it. And there's good things and bad things about that, right? So they're not going, because my nephew he plays football. He's the quarterback, and I think he's going to be a junior, and I think he's going to start for the football team. He's going to be the starting quarterback. So it's a big deal or whatever. So it's like, it's funny because like that's his big deal, and Cole's AP scores are his big deal. Like they're different kids, but they're cousins, so they really love being with each other, which is super cool. I want to make sure that we, cultivate that relationship. My brother and I feel really strongly we want their relationship to be cultivated in that way, and my daughter and my nieces too, because again, once we get older, if God blesses us with long life, they'll be having to deal with us. Oh, you know what I did? Look, I smeared all that, but I kind of like it, so I'm okay with it. I'm kind of like it. Yeah. All right, this is really cool stuff. Beth showed it to me. It puffs up when you, okay, it puffs up when you heat it. It's very fun. All right, let's see. Lori, I'm going to just say, oh, I'm sorry, Steph. Steph, you really got it hard. You got a lot going on. I do. And the thing is, I have a lot of help. You're right. I do. Yeah. And thank God. I'm so grateful. That's the thing that we said to each other. And also, we have a lot of regrets with his mother, how we handled it. We just weren't prepared. We didn't know. And it just sort of wasn't a great scenario. And I said to Romeo, I said, you know what? This is life. Now my mom is getting a better situation because we are prepared. We already had this, we had this experience and we know what to do. And I mean, I have help even with my friends here. Jean Moran, she knows what's up. She has a mom who's 93. And, yeah. Oh, I just wish strokes didn't exist. I feel like it's an epidemic. That's why I'm doing the exercise I'm doing. I'm telling you, this lady has chair exercises for everybody. She has fibromyalgia exercises, and they're 5 minutes a day. And if you have any issues like that, I really highly recommend. I mean, not like Candy and Marty are already going to PT, so maybe not them, but like anybody else. Yeah, Steph, my heart goes out to you, baby. I'm so sorry. Oh, so sorry. So hard, guys. Life is not easy, right? It's just not. All right, we could actually. This one says just breathe. How about that right there? That's it. And this tag is going to go out to, I think Beth's having a tag swap. So I'm going to save this for that and do the tag swap. I'm so grateful you guys come and hang out with me. I appreciate it so much. I love it. It's something so special that we all share together. And it's like always the same wonderful, beautiful people. And you're always in my prayers. I put you guys on my prayer list as my YouTube buddies. I pray for you individually. Yeah, Marty, you do stuff at home too. See, that's the thing. I wish my mom would do it. My mom, I think she's fibbing. She told me she's doing that stuff. And I'm like, I said, oh. First, I was just going to do like YouTube videos with her. And then I talked to Jean Moran. And Jean's like, because they had the PT in the house for her. And then one day he came and helped me walk her out to the car. And he said since she could get in the car, that she can no longer have home PT. Well, she can't get in the car. Are you kidding me? It takes a half hour for her to get in the car. She's in really, really rough shape as far as mobility goes, So, and I mean, the other thing is I have to be mindful of myself because I have my own issues. Oh no. Oh gosh, Candy. And Candy, you know what? God, I'm telling you right now, God bless you for doing anything for him. God bless you. You are amazing. I'm telling you now, I don't think I would do. If I were you, I don't know that I'd have done that. Oh, okay, here we go. She says she follows We Shape. Oh, okay. You know what? Let me write that down, Marty. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's great. See, you guys are the best. I'm going to get new pencils and We Shape. I don't know about these pencils, though. I saw that. I know how expensive they are, but you know what? I'm freaking worth it. But Lori knows how to really color beautifully. I don't. I just mess around like everything. I like to have all this stuff and then just play with it like a mess around. Oh, no more. Okay, that's good, Steph. God bless. How old is he, Steph? And Steph's taking care of her son, too. Steph, you've been called to do a lot of good things. So that's going to be there. I'm sort of feeling like I want to put something else. This is a great tag, isn't it? I got this on a pair of pants at my stylist. I have a stylist named Julia. She styles me with the Daily Look box. I want something else. It says just breathe. Let me see. I'm just going to think a minute what else I want to put on here. I don't think I want to stamp. I think we're going to stick with stickers. I have some here. Let me see what we got. Oh, this fell down. Not good. I don't want these. I'm going to make some beads. I'm going to make those fabric beads at some point maybe this week. Let's see. I'm just going to look here for a minute. Don't mind me. I'm picking through stickers. Sticker picker. All right, this looks like it might have something nice. I probably got this from Becca. Girl Power, Bye Boy. Big ideas. Feel good. Feeling good like I should. How about that one? You got this. Okay, let's take these out and see what we got. Yeah, this is words. Word stickers. Yes, yes, word stickers. I could use the other words too, but I kind of feel like I did a sticker, so maybe we see what we have here. I'm trying to use my stickers because if I use them enough, maybe Emil say I can get more. I did use a lot at the school with the kids. Oh, these are cute. Definitely bought these on the live sale because I don't know where the heck they came from. All right, let's start with this. I really like this little flower. This could look cute on here. Right in the corner. All right, I kind of trust that one a little more. Get it, girl. I love these. Get it, girl. How about this sticker? Keep killing it. I love it. Oh, these. I should send that one to me. Keep killing it. She's doing great. Bye, Marty. I love you. Thank you for being here, sweet pea. I'm so glad you were here, darling, and you're in my prayers. All right, and I think that's enough. I think we're good. I think we're gonna, ink some edges and put a little on the top. I think that's good. I don't want to do more than 3. I think 3 is good. That's good. All right, and what ink do we want to put around it? Let's see. All right, and then I'll show you guys my Dollar Tree haul. It's not much. It's just a few things from, let me see if I got, okay, I got this. So where's the right, the one, the Distress ink one. You know the one I mean, people. Oh, let's try, matter of fact, let's try this one, huh? Okay. I've been enjoying these Studio G. They're pigment inks. So, I don't know, but they're cool. I like them. I got them, I'm using them, and I like them. And these I like too. I got these from Temu. Peggy's really good. She's on principle. She doesn't buy from Temu, and I wish I could be that good, but I like their cheap crap too much. That's awesome, Stephanie. Amazing. And you know what? A lot of people who are on the autism spectrum are very bright. A lot of people who are labeled with all these disabilities, ADHD, even my look at this. It said to stand. I just stood up, you doofus. My doctor the other day said, my therapist said to me, people with bipolar disorder are known for having high intelligence. I was like, really? I didn't know that. I know that we have, propensity for mania and depression. But yeah, it's true. And then the little boy that I believe probably has ADHD, who will be in my class, they just did his testing for his IQ, and I forget it, man. He's above average IQ. And that's the part that makes everybody upset, that he can't learn, like he's not learning and being up to his potential because of his issues. All right, let's see if we go like this. Oh yeah, we can do that. Look, right around the edges there for that white thing. Ooh, nice. Yes, please. This looks good. So fun. Oh, you know what, Candy? I say that, but my cart is so full right now. And you know what? The prices on the stuff for my classroom, I'm gonna put in one giant order for my classroom, and then maybe I'll stop after that. All right, now this could look really cool. My tag from my clothes. Oh man, I think that's it. Yes, I'm doing it. I am really pleased with this little. I forgot how much I love to make tags, guys. I just forgot. I really did. Making tags is like one of my favorite things. And thanks to Beth for giving me the inspiration. So I'm going to make another one. I sure am. All right, let's see. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow when I watch Lori. Oh, love it, people. Isn't that nice? What a nice tag. And I'm leaving the back like that. I am very pleased. All right, this is for Have You Mail, so it goes somewhere else. All right, let me show you what I got at Dollar Tree. Not much. I got a desk for my desk at work, and then notebooks, I guess you could call it, that I use. You open it up and it has folders, like 5 of them for one for each kid, and then in the back it has a legal pads. And so I'm going to put one of these in each of them because I have 2. Okay, so that's great. I love that. And then I absolutely did not need these, but I just really wanted them, so I got them. Jumbo clips. Okay, and these are, I don't know, man, but these look so cool. These are the scented, I love their scented things. Who? What do you say? Oh, okay. Yeah, me too, Candy. Yep, she was adult onset ADHD. Me too. I'm coming off the medicine. She gave me Strattera. It didn't really work, so I said I don't want to take it. Here's some. Okay, okay. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh my gosh, your son's awesome. That's awesome. That's great. I'm glad he likes the person he's working with. Okay, again, I had to buy this. Really, did I? No, but I did. Okay, so these are going to be for work. I'll share them with the kids. This one's strawberry. And then blueberry. And this is for my sensory box. Isn't that cute? Mm-hmm. And then I wanted to try these card bases to see how they are because I'm going to make some thank you cards. So I'm going to try those. And then these are super unnecessary things, but I had to have them. Look how cute these are. The cherries and the paper clips with the strawberries. And then this one, they got these journals, always growing, a wellness journal. I wanted to give this to my daughter, so we'll see. I might just give it to her at Christmas in her stocking if she's talking to me. And I bought another one for myself. And this one says, good things take time. It's a gratitude journal. Again, I think I would give it to my daughter, but I might. They said you're too old for the meds? Really? That's interesting. That's interesting. And then this is for my Bible journaling, some of those transparent stickies, maybe for work too. And this bag, which I'm really thrilled in. I wish I would have bought 10 of them. This is going to be great for pencils. So, yeah, that was it. That was it. Not too much, but still enough. Still enough. Listen, I've been staying away from the Dollar Tree, so that was the first. I haven't been hauling too much, people. I'm proud that I haven't been hauling too much, okay? All right, so I'm gonna make cards. I'm gonna get going though because I need to eat something, and we want to go over to see Debbie Epps at 2:30. She will be on, and then of course Beth will be on. Is Beth's name Elizabeth? I wonder. I bet it is. Beth will be on at 6, so I will see you in both of those places. I'm gonna try not to buy too much at Debbie's though. But I'm gonna sit here and make some thank you cards for the ladies who I'm working with because they're really fantastic teacher aides I had this summer, and I want to say thank you. And right now I'm gonna say thank you to all of you, and I will be in the box later on, and I will see you, and I love you, and thank you for coming. And I'm always praying for you, always. I love all of you very much.